Yes, there's production, and yes, they're going to be editing, and yes, some people are going to come out as villains, but I think in this season the villains were not edited.
How do you feel when you see like headlines about producers and manipulation and stuff like that? Do you think, either the show's changed a lot or people now are just complaining because they're not getting what they want from the show? Or is it like a crying, blaming the edit, like all of that stuff? How do you feel just as someone who's so associated with the show and who knows a lot of the people involved and everything like that?
I didn't have that experience. Of course, they're producing a television show.
Hmm.
And I think that I just got that and accepted it. And, I got into a big knockdown, drag out kind of, overly fun with Fleiss when my wedding was going to be airing. And still, he just texted me last week. Like we still have a great relationship, but he is producing a television show. The producers are producing a television show. So they need to have certain things put in place, and they need to be able to edit. They need to be able to create different storylines in order to have people engaged. There is no reason that the show would still be on the air if the producers weren't involved in that way. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
So that if people still want to watch the show, then they have to accept the fact that it's a television show and it's going to be produced. That said, for anyone who goes on the show, you have to know that they will use anything you say against you.
Hmm.
Like the whole sarcasm thing that you brought up earlier. If you are sarcastic, which I actually am very sarcastic most of the time, I think that it can get misconstrued. So you just need to be super careful about what you put out and how you say it. And because it doesn't matter when you say it. If you said it in the beginning and they use it in the end, or you say it in the end and they use it in the beginning out of context, like no one knows that it's out of context except for you and the producers.
Hmm.
So just be careful with what you say and try to, put yourself out there in terms of what you would be proud of to watch back.
Yeah.
If you're going to be embarrassed of your actions, then think about what you're doing and saying,
Yeah.
So anyway, yes, there's production, and yes, they're going to be editing, and yes, some people are going to come out as villains, but I think in this season, the villains were not edited. They said
Yeah.
a lot of stuff that could not have been edited in a way to make them look any worse,
I agree.
So.
I also think, it's 2021 now. The show's been on forever. Reality TV's been on forever. Watch any reality show, familiarize yourself with, and then think, this could be me. Am I okay with that? Am I going to be okay if Twitter thinks this is me? Because you have countless examples from this show alone of what might happen or what you might look like if you act a certain way. So study before you go if you're going to go. Like, you have to
And
be
you
ready.
can study. There's a lot of research material out there. 20 years worth,
Absolutely.
almost.